What's going on, guys? I am, as always, Mr. Grimreaper 512 with Dark 9987, and welcome everybody to another edition of Back in Time. Tonight we got a real doozy for you from 1989. This is the 1989 wrestling film No Holds Barred. I have a smile on my face, and there's a reason, because the whole freaking time I'm thinking about this movie, it is the most cheesiest fucking shit you've ever seen in your life. But was this movie a good movie? We'll find out here in a minute. We're gonna go through spoilers. If you have not seen this movie, which, where the hell have you been for the past decade? If you have not seen this movie, go pick the son of a bitch up, watch it, or something like that. Whatever you want to do, I really don't care. Shit like that. So yeah, we're gonna talk about this damn movie. So, yeah. So let's go into the plot. There's gonna be spoilers in this. So yeah. So here we go. Oh yeah, this movie was directed by Thomas J. Wright. This stars Hulk Hogan, Kurt Fuller, Joan Severance, and Tiny Lister Jr. And the music was done by the legendary Jim Johnston, who, if you remember who he is the same guy that did every freaking WWF Superstars music back in the Attitude Era. And also the WWF era. So
he is the musical genius behind all the things you hear, from Bret Hart, Awesome, him, to the Undertaker's theme. That was composed by Jim Johnson on the piano thing he was just playing out.
Yeah.
This guy is a genius.
And I'm pissed that Vince, you're a fucking asshole for fucking firing him, you sorry prick.
Yeah, really.
He made better music than the fucking asshole you have now.
Yeah, really.
So just wanted to say that. So.
All right. You're right.
But anyway, okay. So Rip Thomas is the World Wrestling Federation champion, and his appearances on network television have been a thorn in the side of Brel, the head of the struggling World Television Network. Rip's wrestling show is huge on the ratings, and WTN network programs are slipping down in the ratings. I guess maybe it's because you suck, dude.
Exactly.
The day after Rip's most recent title match, Bro attempts to bribe the champion into joining his network, but Rip declines the offer. But despite that, Brel continues his efforts to make him reconsider. A bit later, Brel's cronies try to jump Rip, but Rip is able to fight them off. Later, Bro visits the No Count Bar, where he comes up with his own wrestling program called the Battle of the Tough Guys. Good name, dumbass. The show is successful due to the introduction of Zeus, an ex-convict and former protege of Rip's trainer Charlie. Zeus wins the $100,000 tournament and becomes Brel's prize fighter. Samantha Moore, a beautiful corporate spy, is sent by Brel to seduce Rip. However, Rip's good nature and dedication to charity win her over, and she confesses her identity to the wrestler and turns to his side. Brel learns of Samantha's defection and, vowing revenge, sends his underlings to kidnap and rape her.
Wow.
Prick, and fucking prick.
Exactly.
However, Rip manages to stop the would-be kidnapping, throwing one of the Stooges into a tree trunk. Ow.
Ooh, that hurt.
Later, Rip is at a charity event when Brel and Zeus arrive, demanding that Rip prove his honor by fighting Zeus on Battle of the Tough Guys. Rip, wanting to set a good example and knowing children are around, declines. Meanwhile, Rip's younger brother Randy and his friend Craig decide to check out Zeus for themselves, attending an illegal fight being held in a warehouse. After watching Zeus defeat the monsters Rebar Lawless, Craig foolishly identifies Randy as Rip's brother to Brel and his associates. You fucking asshole.
Yeah, really, dumbass.
Ugh, man. Randy attempts to defend himself, but Zeus brutally beats his ass, sending him to the hospital. Enraged, Rip accepts Zeus's challenge to avenge his brother. On the night of the match, Brel has Samantha kidnapped and orders Rip to go 10 minutes through the fight, then lose the fight to save her life. As the battle begins, Samantha manages to escape, but just as Brel's goons corner her, Charlie and Craig rescue her and defeat the bad guys. Back in the arena, Zeus has the upper hand at the start of the fight, ruthlessly pummeling Rip, even trying to kill him by ripping one of the steel posts and trying to run Rip through with his prone chest. Randy cheers to urge his brother to fight back. Rip is re-energized by Randy's words, and once he sees Samantha is safe, gains a second win and starts to turn the tides on Zeus. The fight destroys the ring, with Rip and Zeus continuing the battle up to the stands as a disbelieving Brel watches from the control room. Rip finally puts an end to the match by knocking Zeus off a catwalk, which causes him to fall through the ring and lose. A frustrated Brel begins destroying electrical equipment because he's a faggot. In total disbelief over Zeus's loss, Rip angrily goes after Brel, intending to repay him for his misdeeds. In fear, Brel retreats because he's a freaking asshole, but accidentally comes in contact with live wires he was exposed in his tirade and fatally is electrocuted. So he dies in this movie. Thank God.
Yay! Alright.
With his enemies now vanquished, Rip celebrates his victory with Randy and his friends, thus ending No Holds Fucking Barred. Alright. This movie was cheesy as fuck. I'm sorry. This movie was cheesy as hell. There's some stuff that I like. I think the chick that plays Samantha Moore, she's hot. I like her. If you guys don't know who Kurt Fuller is, there's a dude that Kurt Fuller was the guy that is the bad guy in the movie. Now, if you don't know who he is, he was the asshole in Ghostbusters 2. He played an angel in Supernatural.
Okay.
And stuff like that. So yeah.
I forget if you know the movie Wayne's World, part the first film. He was the sidekick to Rob Lowe's character in Wayne's World, the first one.
Yeah, he even played an asshole in that one too.
Yeah, he's an idiot in that one. But anyway, that's who he is.
Yeah, and also if you don't know who Tiny Lister Jr. is, the guy that plays Zeus, he played Debo in Friday, in the first one and the second one, and I don't think. Yeah, he was in the first one and the second one, and then he wasn't in the third one, right?
No, he was not in the third one. No.
Okay.
He was in the first two.
We'll get to all three Friday movies later on down the road.
Oh, sure.
So. But yeah, what did you think of No Holds Barred?
Well, I do kind of agree with you on the cheesy part. It was cheesy. but overall, it was a good, it was, it's something to watch. It's just a movie that you can watch. It was good, but, had its moments, but, yeah, and it's been a long time since I've seen it, and actually, I do happen to own it right now on DVD. They had, I remember it was years back that they had released it on DVD and actually got my own copy of it, so, but again, is a good movie, but it had its moment. But yeah.
Yeah, I think this movie was it was okay in parts. I like the wrestling aspect. I think the next time we talk about a wrestling movie, I think Ready to Rumble would be a good idea.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, I think this movie was really good. I think this movie was really good, whether or not it was cheesy or not. It was really good. It has its moments, and oh my god, the Jim Johnson, man, I'm pissed that Vince fired him. He is fantastic as the composer in this movie. I love the music from Jim Johnson. Jim Johnson is one hell of a composer, and I think that the music was really good in this film. So, what do you think? What do you think of what did you think of the music, man, in the movie?
Oh, I enjoyed the music very well. Jim, as Grim said, Jim Johnson is a good, the music by him. He is a good, he's good with the music. Because, like I said before the beginning of the video, he is known for writing some of the most famous and familiar entrance themes that many wrestlers would come to the ring with. Like I said before, from the likes of Bret Hart, awesome killer entrance theme, and with that guitar, from the Undertaker's theme song to, you got Owen Hart, you got Shawn Michaels, you got, all the themes that you hear on TV when the wrestler comes out to the ring, that familiar tune that plays because of him. He was the genius back then in the Federation Edge era days that wrote all these songs. Like I said before, I enjoy the music by Jim Johnson. There's nobody else I would rather enjoy music by than by that guy. But he did a good job. Come on, he's the musical genius behind the WWF, basically.
Yeah. I think I don't know about Night, but I give this movie an 8.5 out of 10. There was some cheesy movies. There was some cheesy shit in this movie. Not to mention that it was hilarious as hell. I think that this movie deserves a little bit more credit than it does, but kind of, sort of. But yeah, for it being the first film ever distributed by the WWF back in 1989, like, this is before WWF films. Before they started doing their own filming distribution stuff. I think that this movie deserves a lot of credit, but there is some problems in the movie. But I won't go into that. But yeah, I think this movie. Oh, excuse me, everybody. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. A little tired. But I think this movie deserves a little bit more credit. But yeah. So that's gonna be it for me. I'm, as always, Mr. Grimreaper 2 with Dark Knight 987. Coming up next, we have finally, I get to fucking talk about this goddamn movie, Joker, from last year. We're going to talk about the controversy. We're going to talk about every fucking thing. So, that is coming up next. I'm Mr. Grimreaper 2, and I'll see you all in the afterlife. Peace.